Welcome to my channel. Today we are discussing the benefits of learning second language. In a globalized world where mobility is facilitated, learning a language is a wonderful benefit. Not only it helps when traveling, it also is a great advantage for studying in general and for career prospects abroad. Acquiring a second language enables us to develop various mental abilities at all ages. There are so many benefits to learn a second language. I'm going to share some upsides of learning a second language from my own experience. My native language is Azerbaijani, which is not popular at all in the world. But since my childhood, I have been eager to contact different people from different parts of the world. This wish motivated me a lot actually. Right now, I speak Turkish, English and Spanish in an advanced level, still on my way to learn others. Plus, I have mentioned experience of my other multilingual acquaintances. But many of the sections mentioned here are also backed up by scientific research, and I have linked to this research where that's available. First of all, let me ask this important question to you, and answer this question by yourself, then continue to watch this video. Wouldn't it be nice to improve your memory, boost your physical and mental health, and make more money from it? You absolutely can do it. It doesn't take any magic potion or luck. All it takes is learning a second language.
Do the benefits of learning a second language really matter?
Do the benefits of learning second language really matter? Yes, there are so many benefits to bilingualism and they matter a lot. I hear from so many language learners who tell me I struggle to stay motivated in my language learning. It's a really common situation. You want to learn a language, but you can't stick with it. Knowing the real scientifically backed benefits to learning a second language gives you push you need when your motivation starts to drop. By learning a second language, you will feel all these positive changes mentioned here on you. First of all, by learning second language, you will develop your empathy and compassion. How? Just let me explain you. Language is deeply tied to culture. So when you start learning a new language, it changes the way you view things. Speaking a second language, you begin to understand new views and perspectives on the world. In fact, language learning increases your compassion and empathy for others. My own experience backs this up. Learning another language has made me a better listener. As a new language learner, you have to train yourself to focus and pick out words you know. So you pay more attention and learn to interrupt less. Actually, this is another benefit of bilingualism. As a next benefit, I can definitely tell you this process itself helps you to make new friends. Learning a new language opens up the door of millions of potential new friends and relationships for you. Some of my good friends I have met just because I learned another languages, and I would never have met them if I hadn't. Third benefit, connection with your heritage. If you have heritage in a language, learning that language helps you to reconnect with your family or family history. Maybe your family is Hispanic and your grandmother only speaks Spanish. By learning that language, you could have a deeper conversation with her and hear her stories. Isn't that just life-changing gift and priceless memory for you? I think it is. Number 4. Learning the second language definitely unlocks a new sense of adventure for you. At least it did it for me. If you are learning a language, you have some interest in the country or culture that speaks it, and it emboldens you to take a leap of faith. You can order, just imagine, food in Korean at your local Korean restaurant, or go to local language meetup, or travel abroad finally and have a deeper experience in the country. Let's see what I have mentioned here as fifth benefit. Yeah. Learning second language actually helps you to grow your brain. Yes, it will be physically bigger. The connection between the brain and language learning is fascinating. This is crazy fact, right? Your brain will actually grow when you learn a second language. Swedish scientists discovered when people studied languages, their brains increased in mass. During the study, they controlled another group who learned something new, but it wasn't a language. And there wasn't the same growing effect on their brain. So this scientific experience actually proves learning a new language will physically help your brain as well. So let's go to the sixth point. Do you have a hard time making your decisions? Okay, so then I have a good news for you, because learning a new language also reduces your decision fatigue. Try making a decision in your target language. One study found that people were less likely to overthink when asked to make a decision in a foreign language. The theory is that because of the distance between your foreign language and native tongue, the brain doesn't overthink the situation. Where we are, number 7. Improve focus and attention. Yes, learning a second language helps you to block out distractions and hone your focus on the task at hand. As you learn to switch between languages, your ability to focus while switching between tasks improves. And you can process and refocus faster because your brain is used to processing new information. Number 8 is actually one of my important points because it's directly related to your health. Learning a new language also reduces risk for dementia and Alzheimer. There are many health benefits to learning a second language, and this is the biggest one actually. Language learning keeps your brain active, engaged, and growing. It gives you a boost in mental stimulation. Because of that, language learning has been proven to delay or reduce the risk of memory loss, dementia, and Alzheimer's disease. The brain creates more neural pathways while learning, so it keeps it strong. This fact, actually, this is number 9, I guess. This is actually one of the very interesting facts for me as well. Also, I felt it in my own experience. Let me just share with you. Get better at learning all languages. Studies have found that if you have learned one language, your next language will be even easier to learn, and your native language also improves. You develop the skills necessary to learn and understand how you learn best, and you start to have a deeper understanding of linguistics and grammar, which continues to help you as you learn new languages and speak your own. When it comes to number 10, this part actually may look a little bit overstatement for you, but I can definitely say this is another supplementary benefit of learning second language. I'm talking about becoming a science genius. So let's imagine, actually you will understand what I'm saying. If you are struggling with math or science, language learning can help you. When you learn a language, you become used to sorting and processing new information in your target language, so you develop better math skills. Plus, there is a correlation between bilingual students and their ability to come up with complex scientific hypotheses. Number 11. Learning a new language will boost your creativity as well. One of the benefits of learning a foreign language is you learn to think creatively to get your point across. That's especially true if you still have limited vocabulary in your new language, if you are in beginner level especially. That, as well as the change in perceptions from understanding a new culture, this impacts your creative output as well. You start to look at and put things together in new ways, which spark new creative juice for you. Number 12, my additional favorite gain of learning new language. It's about the memory. Some studies found that learning new language improves your working memory. It means those who are bilingual can process, sort, and store new information with better memory retention. This ability also helps you to learn different languages. Let's imagine you have already learned one new language in advanced level, or at least intermediate level, it means that it will be easier for you to learn other languages with better memory retention actually. So you're able to process something very opposite already, what you are used to, and put the puzzle pieces together. For instance, if you are learning Japanese, your native language is English, so you are piecing together different writing system and grammar structure totally. Number 13 is for the people whose motivation is career or making more money. Yes, there are financial benefits of knowing more than one language. I will give an example from my own country because I don't have financial experience in other countries a lot. That's why. If you live in Azerbaijan, you probably have an idea of how few people speak more than one language. Only a small part of us can speak two languages fluently. If judging by ability to hold a simple conversation, this figure might be around 26%, no more. And that's not a lot. We in Azerbaijan are way behind the world average 50%, and I believe that there are many countries like this. That means if you can speak a foreign language and you add that to your resume, you will stand out, especially if the company you are applying for has ties to that language. Like for instance, applying to Toyota, and if you speak Japanese, in fact employers often will choose a bilingual candidate over monolingual one who is equally qualified. It means that you win because of just your language ability. It also shows that you are self-motivated and willing to learn. Both valuable traits for employers actually. It's also second profession chance for you. You can be teacher, tutor, personal coach, translator, or another professions related to be multilingual. Research shows that language ability may add around 10-15% to your annual salary, even more. Of course, it depends on your job and where you want to go with it. For example, if you decide to take on a new career or side hustle as a translator, you may be in high demand. Interpretation and translation jobs are expected to grow by 19% by 2028, which is much faster than the average occupation. These all are statistics I have observed for you. In fact, many government agencies also offer more annual pay for speaking multiple languages. So if money is a motivating factor for you, this could be one of the major advantages of studying foreign language. Just, I can say, learn a new language and improve your career. Learn a new language and get more money. Number 14 and 15 are my last advantage that I added to my material. Of course, we can find more advantage, more gains about knowing new languages because it's unlimited really if you think more. But I guess these 15 can be enough to make you motivated to take the first step and take an action. Number 14 is about the confidence. Confidence, of course, that you understand what I mean. Knowing more languages increases your confidence as well. So just imagine you are in a group of people and you meet a new guy from Spain and none of the people in this group can speak Spanish, but you are the only one, so you can contact with those people, Spanish people, so it makes you cool in group actually, and it can boost your confidence. And number 15, the last one, is about source. What I mean by saying that, when you know one more language, it increase your chance to find the material in original version, because in the world there are more than 6,000 spoken languages, and if you know one more foreign language at least, it will give you really perfect advantage to catch the material you need. It will increase your chance to get information, so from the source itself. That's why you should learn more than one language, at least two. If you learn something in English, if you learn Spanish, if you learn French, German, or whatever, they will all also improve your informational skills. So you'll have more information. So, language learning helps develop strong cognitive skills, much as better concept formation, mental flexibility, multitasking, listening skills, and problem solving, in addition to improving social interaction and encouraging connection between peers. This all just come from taking one step, learning one more language. So my question is, what is your next language? Please comment below.